Which gospel legend's final resting place would you visit first? The voices of gospel music have lifted generations, comforting hearts, igniting faith, and breaking barriers in music history. These men and women didn't just sing, they ministered through melody, blending soulful artistry with unshakable conviction. As we remember them, we walk among sacred legacies carved into headstones, forever echoing in choirs around the world. Join us as we step into history and celebrate 30 of the most influential gospel legends of all time. Which celebrity's grave surprises you the most? Let us know in the comments. Mahalia Jackson, often called the Queen of Gospel, died on January 27, 1972, at age 60. She broke barriers for gospel artists worldwide, bringing the genre into mainstream music while championing civil rights. She is buried at Providence Memorial Park in Metairie, Louisiana. Her death was due to heart failure, compounded by diabetes. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul who began her career in gospel, passed away on August 16, 2018, at age 76. Her voice merged spiritual depth with pop stardom, influencing generations. She is buried at Woodlawn Cemetery in Detroit, Michigan. Franklin died from pancreatic neuroendocrine cancer. Reverend James Cleveland, the King of Gospel, died on February 9, 1991, at age 59. A pioneering choir leader and songwriter, he founded the Gospel Music Workshop of America. He is buried at Inglewood Park Cemetery in Inglewood, California. Cleveland died of heart failure, complicated by respiratory illness. Sam Cooke, known as the King of Soul, but rooted in gospel with the Soul Stirrers, died tragically on December 11, 1964, at age 33. He helped bridge gospel and secular soul music. He is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, California. Cooke was shot under controversial circumstances at a Los Angeles motel. Albertina Walker, the Queen of Gospel after Mahalia Jackson, died on October 8, 2010, at age 81. She led the Caravans, mentoring many future gospel stars. She is buried at Oakwood Cemetery in Chicago, Illinois. Her death was due to respiratory failure. Andraé Crouch, a gospel innovator who bridged traditional and contemporary styles, died on January 8, 2015, at age 72. His compositions influenced church music worldwide. He is buried at Eternal Valley Memorial Park in Newhall, California. Crouch died from a heart attack. Edwin Hawkins, famed for the crossover gospel hit Oh Happy Day, died on January 15, 2018, at age 74. He helped gospel reach global audiences. He is buried at Rolling Hills Memorial Park, Richmond, California. Hawkins died from pancreatic cancer. Mandisa, Grammy-winning gospel singer and American Idol finalist, died on May 30, 2024, at age 47. She inspired audiences with her faith-filled performances. Burial details remain private, but later she was cremated. Her cause of death has not been publicly disclosed. Ron Winans, member of the Winans family gospel dynasty, died on June 17, 2005, at age 48. He brought rich harmonies to contemporary gospel. He is buried at Woodlawn Cemetery, Detroit, Michigan. He died from heart complications. Sister Rosetta Tharpe, the godmother of rock and roll, died on October 9, 1973, at age 58. She revolutionized gospel guitar playing. She is buried at Northwood Cemetery, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tharpe died after suffering a stroke. Nat King Cole, jazz and pop icon with deep gospel roots, died on February 15, 1965, at age 45. His voice became one of America's most treasured. He is buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, California. Cole died from lung cancer. Whitney Houston, whose church choir upbringing shaped her legendary voice, died on February 11, 2012, at age 48. She is buried at Fairview Cemetery in Westfield, New Jersey. Houston drowned accidentally due to heart disease and cocaine use. Sandra Crouch, sister of Andraé Crouch and a gifted musician, died on February 19, 2015, at age 72. She was buried at Eternal Valley Memorial Park in Newhall, California. She died from complications related to cancer. Inez Andrews, powerful contralto of the Caravans, died on December 19, 2012, at age 83. She is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. Andrews died from cancer. Loliata Holloway, gospel and disco powerhouse, died on March 21, 2011, at age 64. She is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. Holloway died from heart failure. Rance Allen, gospel soul singer and pastor, died on October 31, 2020, at age 71. He is buried at Roselawn Memorial Park in LaSalle, Michigan. Allen died from complications after a medical procedure. Bessie Griffin, gospel soprano, died on April 10, 1989 at age 64. She is buried in New Orleans, Louisiana. She died from complications of diabetes. Jessie Norman, operatic soprano who sang gospel with equal power, died on September 30, 2019 at age 74. She is buried at Westover Memorial Park in Augusta, Georgia. Norman died from septic shock and organ failure. Nina Simone, genre-defying artist steeped in gospel and blues, died on April 21, 2003 at age 70. She was cremated and her ash was scattered in several African countries. She died from breast cancer. Paul Beasley of the Blind Boys of Alabama died on March 13, 2023 at age 78. He is buried at Beauregard Cemetery in DeRidder, Louisiana. He died after a long illness. Cleotha Staples of the Staple Singers died on February 21, 2013 at age 78. She is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. She died from complications of Alzheimer's disease. Purvis Staples, founding member of the Staple Singers, died on May 6, 2021 at age 85. He is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. Cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Yvonne Staples, manager and singer with the Staple Singers, died on April 10, 2018 at age 80. She is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. She died from colon cancer. Roebuck Pops Staples, patriarch of the Staple Singers, died on December 19, 2000 at age 85. He is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. Staples died from complications after a concussion. Dr. Mattie Moss Clark, pioneering gospel choir director, died on September 22, 1994 at age 69. She is buried at Detroit Memorial Park, Michigan. She died from diabetes complications. Joe Ligon, lead of the Mighty Clouds of Joy, died on December 11, 2016 at age 80. He is buried in Magnolia Cemetery in Beaumont, Texas. He died from natural causes. David Pop Winans, patriarch of the Winans family, died on April 8, 2009 at age 74. He is buried at Woodlawn Cemetery, Detroit, Michigan. He died from heart complications. Dolores Washington of the Caravans died on September 2, 2020 at age 82. She is buried at Oakwood Cemetery, Chicago, Illinois. Washington died from cancer. Walter Hawkins, gospel composer and pastor, died on July 11, 2010 at age 61. He was cremated and his ashes scattered off the coast of San Francisco, California. He died from pancreatic cancer. These gospel legends gave the world more than music. They gave us style, courage, and a soundtrack to life's most powerful moments. From stadiums to church halls, from radio hits to quiet final days, their journeys remind us that behind every song is a story, and behind every story is a soul. Though they now rest in silence, their voices will forever sing on. Which celebrity's grave surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video.